does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but You gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Hello, good evening, and welcome to MMO Monday, playing Lost Ark. Running around on a low-level bard, just working my way up, running the story quest, trying to get my stats up, all that sort of fun stuff. So, since I took a little while longer to actually get to this point from starting the stream, I'm just going to jump right in very quickly. And we start that I have to actually talk to Armin here about his quest.
We arrived to investigate the Eagle Seal, but we couldn't move because too many people were gravely wounded.
If it's this bad at the guard post, things must be far worse at the Zagreus fortress. I implore you, please help the soldiers here a little more. I will go ahead and go to Zagreus fortress. Please talk to Danev, the captain of this outpost. Alright.
As if cutting off our supply route wasn't enough, Sherrod had to launch a surprise attack.
Oh, you're the one who's been helping Father Armin. Please excuse me, I couldn't hold back my anger. As you can see, there are wounded soldiers everywhere. If it weren't for Father Armin, more than half of them would have surely perished. And if it weren't for you, many more would have starved to death. I thank you with all my heart. I think of them as my sons, and you saved their lives. May I be so bold as to ask for your help again? I'm rather short on people who can move about freely. I would appreciate if you could help provide first aid to the wounded soldiers. Yep. That was it? Okay. This we could use. It just so happened that we needed stretchers to carry the wounded. Although Father Armin treated them, they still would have died if we left them behind. Fortunately, there's a glimmer of hope now. We should be able to carry them to the fortress with this. Thank you, we really owe you for this. Okay, you're welcome for rooting through your garbage. Oh, cut and change the bandages, give him some medicine. Oh, they're working on the barrier down here. I already have those seeds, but I'll help because this barrier is awful. This barrier can take like half an hour to break sometimes. It's ridiculous. Why can't I put it down? Whatever. I can at least put that down. Why is it saying that's out of range? Oh, I was putting it too far over. I see. Almost there, sure. Can you actually... You can't see the hit points on this. That's the problem. Okay, I've already got those seeds, so I'm not going to bother getting myself stuck in there.
I feel a little better now.
But, you know, helping.
I really thought that was it for me.
Everyone's out of the woods. You have my deepest gratitude.
Father Armin said that he's headed to Zagreus Fortress. You can reach it if you keep going up from here a little more. Tell the soldier at the gate about me, and he'll let you in. Okay. I'll summon the horse. And head on up. Over this way. There we go.
Halt! If you wish to enter, identify...
Huh? That's Captain Danevs. You're with Father Armin. Please, pardon my insolence. Father Armin is currently in the fortress. He's treating the poisoned soldiers. You'll be able to meet him inside the fortress. Yep. Time to do an instance. Enjoy this sight while it lasts. This is the first and only time you're going to see the fortress this empty.
Hang in there. You'll be well soon enough.
Thank you, oh blessed priest.
Ah, you're here. Right this way.
I'm already
Follow me.
practically on top of you, Armin.
You've come. I was here treating the soldiers.
I noticed. Once the treatment is finished, let's look into the Eagle Seal.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thyrain, a knight of Lutera.
Well met, Sir Thyrain. I am Armin. And this is my traveling companion.
I wanted to thank you for treating my soldiers. Their slow recovery has weighed heavily on me. Thanks to you, I have one less thing to keep me up at night. You must be exhausted. Let me get you a hot meal and some accommodations for the night.
Target in sight. No witnesses.
So many witnesses.
Watch out!
All the witnesses. Witness this! And this, for that matter. You know what, you can have one of these, too, and one of these. Sheesh, just die already. How embarrassing.
Protect the prince! Secure the perimeter!
Prince Thyrain, are you hurt?
Nothing for you to worry about.
But, Your Highness...
I told you, I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
If I may.
They were
Please hold still.
assassins.
Kilioko Kolatsuala. Tulafnis Nandu Hestashnia.
Wow. Impressive.
Fortunately, the wound was not too deep.
It was
Clearly,
probably
you're
poisoned.
more than just a knight of Lutera.
I'm not much of a prince these days. We can talk more about it over there.
Okay. First thing, always first thing. Let's go activate the triport. There we go.
Thank you for your help. This could have been a real disaster.
Could have been, wasn't. If it weren't for Father Armin, things could have gotten even worse. But may I ask what brings you all the way here at a time like this? The Eagle Seal, that's an heirloom of the Lutheran dynasty. But how do you know about that? The Ark, I see. I'm a little taken aback to suddenly hear about something I've always thought of as a legend. I wish I could see what I'm saying to the NPCs, because they're constantly responding to things that I literally haven't said. Well, even if it is an heirloom, it's not something so precious that we can't hand it over to someone who saved our soldiers. After all, Lutera has managed to survive through the years without having to rely on such legends. However, the Eagle Seal is currently in Lutera Castle. Lutera Castle has been taken over by the current regent, Sherrit, since my father's death. I've been recruiting soldiers here in order to drive out the tyrant Sherrit. This place is currently in jeopardy, and I can't allow you to become embroiled in this danger too. Too late! Here I am. We should be able to find the seal when we reclaim the castle. Please, come back and see me then. Oh, you know I'm going to have to actually do something proactive now. But first, I'm going to change pants. Look at that! I am color coordinated now. My boots match my dress. Isn't that nice? That's so nice. And I'm going to stop by the storage because I see I have a grenade in here and I don't want to accidentally chuck that at anything.
It seems like Prince Thirain is a man of character, just as they say.
The way he heartily agreed to give us the royal heirloom. Moreover, he's been taking such great care of his men, as if they're his own brothers. I would like to help Prince Thirain. How about you, Bittervine? What else am I here for? Honestly, what else am I here for? Oh, just as I thought. I knew you'd be willing to help. I'll be treating the soldiers here. It seems like the Lord of Mount Zagreus, Sir Mihan, was having trouble managing the supplies. Please give him a hand, Bittervine. Well, sure. I'll just take some inventory. And back over here. Hello.
Is this the list of supplies? Oh, it's very detailed. This will be helpful.
You're welcome. I was burdened with one problem after another, but I feel much better now that you've solved this one for me. Thank you. Alright, back to Armin. Somebody's showing off their Pegasus for reasons.
I'm glad he appreciated it. I'm almost done with the treatment.
Many were spared, thanks to the guidance of Regulus. It's fortunate that we could help the people here. It is indeed fortunate, and now I'm going to run across town again. Whoops. Wrong skill. Wrong skill.
Thank you for helping Mihan. What a relief.
Could I trouble you with one more request? Well, I suppose. I was actually about to send a delegation to all factions across Lutera before marching to Lutera Castle. However, Mihan is currently preoccupied with salvaging the fortress. And I'd like to leave this in the hands of someone reliable, given its importance. Please, I'm counting on you. Sure, I can absolutely wrangle some messenger pigeons, but first... Thanks to you, our soldiers are in much better shape now. Thank you so much. You're welcome. However, there's many soldiers still suffering from the poison, although Father Armin is looking after them. Finding and eliminating the cause will prove to be a faster solution. Could you possibly investigate the well nearby? Sure. I'm not sure why you're not doing it yourself, but I can absolutely spot something shiny in a well. Alright, let's have a look at this stuff. Ooh, red powder. Smells pungent. So it was this poison. Now that we know where the poison came from, we can do something about it. The red fruit that grows on Mount Zagreus should serve as an antidote. Red fruit for red poison, of course, it makes so much sense. I think I should be able to get enough for this place. If it's alright with you, could you possibly help the northern outpost? There's a chance the folks there have also been poisoned. Please give the fruit to Leon at the northern outpost. I can definitely do that. I'm just gonna stop by and grab that triport on the way. There we go. Try not to miss the turd off. And suddenly snow! It's just like spring in Toronto. Feels like home. Gather some berries. Oh, spot a boss. Oh, you will be mine. I've decided that none of you tigers get to do anything but die. Very good. Whoop. Now, back on the horse. I've never seen you around before. Is this fruit? William sent you? Oh, I see. It's an antidote. Thank you. Things were about to get really bad. I'll hurry and pass this out to everyone. Awesome. Alright, and Herod.
Irene sent you? No way.
Absolutely way. Aha, but of course, Prince Thyrene is finally... Haha, that jerk of a regent is going to wet himself. After all, the rightful king has finally appeared. Oh, save me from fanatics. It's time for my pretty pigeons to take action. Let's see. What the heck? All the pigeons are sick. Oh dear, it must be some kind of contagious disease. This isn't good. This is an emergency. Please, go get me some crystal water. It's special spring water found in Mount Zagreus that does wonders for this type of disease. Otherwise, I'll be letting down Prince Thyrene. Please, I'm counting on you. Sure, sick pigeons. Yeah, do you have anything more interesting? I feel like you might be a great hunter as well, am I right? Well, I kill things easily. Actually, I brought it up because of this monster tiger named Riget living in the southern hills. It's so fearless and ferocious that it sometimes comes all the way to the fortress just to hurt people. We tried to catch it before, but too many have died or lost limbs trying. I'm sure you'd be able to hunt down that monster, though. Hunting down a monster tiger, yes. I think I can do that. I'll just grab the spring water while I'm here. And, no, I don't want to deal with those. I want the tiger. Hello, tiger. Few more hit points than I had expected. Have a laser! No? No? How about one of these? Oh, I hate using that one. Oh, there we go. Okay. That takes care of that. So, about your pigeons.
Good. The pigeons will feel better soon.
I know, I'm feeling warm. I've already tied the messages to their feet, so you just need to open the cage door. Why can't you had to open the door to tie the message. What is going on here?
To those suffering under the rule of Regent Sherritt, your days of misery will soon be over. I vow to bring the usurper to justice and take back Lutera Castle.
Nice short speech. Also, good evening, Green. I am petting the kitties. I am petting them with my magical harp music. Yes. Petting them so hard.
Thank goodness. A new hope dawns upon Lutera.
Hey, adventurer, the pigeons are feeling swell thanks to you. They'll probably fly out to every corner of Lutera now. Oh, right. What was his name? Armin, was it? There was a priest looking for you. Why don't you go see him? Sure, I guess. But first, about that tiger. You really took down Riaget. The people at the fortress can rest easy now, too. That creature caused so much trouble for everyone. I'm sure everyone appreciates what you've done. I know I do. I appreciate that nice little pile of XP quite a lot. Thank you. Okay, and back to the fortress. You know, assuming I don't get myself hung up on something by looking at the wrong map. Many quests, many quests.
There you are, adventurer.
The treatment of poisoned victims at Zagreus Fortress is nearly complete. However, it seems they're terribly short on supplies. Everyone is having a particularly tough time due to a shortage of the iron we use to make weapons. A gentleman by the name of Meehan tells me that there is an abandoned fortress nearby. He said there must be weapons left behind there from a previous war and planned to retrieve them. However, it would be too risky to send the soldiers who are still recovering from being poisoned. Would you be able to bring the weapons instead of the soldiers? Sure, I could totally do that. Greetings, adventurer. The new recruits sometimes wander into the eastern ruins only to get themselves killed or badly hurt there. Word is there are ghosts out there. If it's all right with you, could you possibly lay them to rest? I'll sing them to sleep.
This is my first real battle.
Okay, and what's this? Did you know that there's a fortress out to the east of here that's now in ruins? You are the third person to mention it to me, yes. 5 long centuries ago, one of the final battles against the demons was fought there during the Chain War. No one knows exactly what happened anymore, as details were lost to history. They do say that there's a tombstone there. If you happen to go to the eastern ruins, could you possibly check out the tombstone? I can definitely do that. But first, let's chuck some more things into storage. This and this. And was there anything else? No, but I should probably, let's read that. Read that. Onwards! Let's go take out some ghosts and steal their weapons. These are remarkably solid ghosts. Ooh. Well, there was a boss thing there, but now there is not. Anyway, I'm going to start with the monument over here.
I will not stop resting until my last breath. For my family, my friends, and the future children who will populate this land.
He won't stop resting until his last breath, huh? I know it said resisting, but the voice actor definitely said resting. Okay, let's see. Where are some volunteers? I need... Oh, volunteers! I'm just gonna turn off that map for the moment. Well, there's only 2, but I suppose, you know. Just in case. Oh, here's a nice cluster. Okay, that takes care of that. Oh, wait. Oh, boss type. Hello. Oh, apparently I'd already gotten one of those, but still. Better to get him multiple times than to miss him entirely. Okay, you. Have you been to the eastern ruins? I was just getting worried about all the soldiers getting hurt there. I know, you told me. Thanks to you, the soldiers will be suffering a little less now. As always, thank you. Okay.
Damn it.
And
What are those guys?
you. So, that's what's written on the tombstone. I see. They may have lived 5 centuries ago, but they're no different from us. They were all concerned for their family, friends, and children. I have nothing but the highest respect for these men. Thanks to their final stand against the demons, we are able to exist today. Loppy, hello, and thank you for the resubscribe. Welcome to Lost Ark. This gives me courage. Thank you, adventurer. I'll pass this on to the other soldiers as well.
How did you know we were short on iron? Mihan was about to handle that.
Thanks to you, we can let our soldiers rest a little more. I continue to be indebted to you and Father Armin, and I can't say that word, apparently. I'm not sure if a mere seal would suffice. I came to Zagreus Fortress to gather troops to fight by my side. Thankfully, many have volunteered. As things stand, however, they're not fully trained. If they enter the battlefield like this, they'll be slaughtered in an instant. Their training captain, Mac, is trying his best, but it's likely a burden too great for him to bear alone. Would you go to Mac and help him finish up their training? I'm sorry that I just keep asking you for more favors. However, we are in dire need of someone with your capabilities right now. I'll be preparing to move the troops. Come find me at the rear outpost when the training is complete. Please, I'm counting on you. Sure, okay. I'm just going to... let's take a moment and dissolve some equipment. I'm not going to sort out my jewelry right now, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that is not jewelry in here that I don't need. I will look at the jewelry later when I have new jewelry. Okay, and... oh man, this is tough. Excuse me, adventurer, could you lend me a hand? Moving all that stone over there has been so tough. It seems like the assassins who came for the prince made a hole in this wall. We want to plug it up real good this time. Sure, I will carry a rock for you. I'm not even going to bother to carry it quickly. Wait. There we go. This should do it. They won't be able to break through so easily next time. It was tough for the wounded soldiers to carry all that heavy stone. What a relief. Yeah, tough for the soldiers. Look at me in my frilly, girly bardicness and tell me the soldiers couldn't carry those rocks. Go ahead. Look me right in the boobs. They're very visible. All right, and this way, yes.
Why are the spears so heavy?
Because they are.
Why did I...
So, you're the one who saved Prince Thirain. Your reputation precedes you.
He's concerned about the training, too? His Highness really does care about his people, doesn't he? Even so, I'm a bit disappointed that he's underestimated old Mac here. The training is already done. Ahem. The only problem is morale. There's nothing like music to help cheer up the soldiers. But I still haven't heard a sound from this Mahler fellow, even when I told him to play some music ages ago. Sorry, but could you go check on Mahler? He's the fellow down there. I don't care, even if you have to kick his butt. Make him play some music. Oh yes, the bard absolutely wouldn't understand how important music is.
Who are you? And why'd you just try to kick me?
Your boss told me to kick you, so, you know. Oh, Captain Mac. Well, this is embarrassing. Actually, I have a sore throat, so I can't play my trumpet. I have a terrible cold, you see. Why are you looking at me like that? A cold is a terrible illness. I feel like my throat is about to rip out every time I blow my trumpet, and yet you can still talk so much. So, if you want to hear me play, at least go fetch some herbs from over there. I heard the silver bush leaves are particularly effective. Why didn't I get some myself? I, wanted to slack off. Shut up and just go get me those herbs. Sore throats just seem to be going around. And also, I would like to note, here, right here, is the dude. And right here, is the bush that he wants the herb from. Yup.
Well, I guess that's a little better. Do you know the Song of Valor, the national anthem of Lutera? No? Then, let me explain.
He's so lazy. Even the toughest lad from Lutera can't help but get nervous during his first battle. When I was a fresh recruit, the more seasoned soldiers would always play me this song. It raises your spirits and make your heart beat faster, you see. Mia, hello! And raiders, hello! Thank you very much for the raid, Mia. I will take a quick moment here. Okay, I can type. I promise I can type. Haha! I already knew that Mia was playing City Skylines because I was watching her just before my stream, but, you know, shout-outs. Thank you very much for the raid, Mia. Alright, where was I? You don't believe me, huh? Believe it or not, my performances fetches quite a high price, so listen closely. I do love this game, Mia. I was playing it a massive amount just for myself and with my partner, and I was liking it so much that I decided to start a new roster on a new server and stream it a bit. It's a good game. Well, how did you like that? If you liked it, why don't you learn it yourself? The Pride of Lutera, the Song of Valor. You definitely should. Anyone who has a Steam account can try out this game. Alright, and we learn the Song of Valor. And we then hike over here.
I could tell even before you came to me. I could hear the soldiers humming along all the way from here.
Good work. I knew that Maller guy would slack off. I had better set him straight soon. Set him straight with the flat of your spear. Prince Thirain is at the rear outpost. Could you go report to him that the training is complete? I'd like to put his mind at ease. Whee! That's a level up. And I learned Heavenly Tune, which I'm going to replace Conviction Core with Heavenly Tune for reasons. Which means, where is Conviction Core? Alright. Pull the skill points out of Conviction Core, put them into Heavenly Tune. Cooldown, casting speed, MP cost, casting speed. And I can raise another skill to 6. And it's going to be Stigma because that's one of my favorites. There we go. Alright, back on the horse. And...
Why did I ever volunteer to join the army?
I don't know why, NPC, but that's what's happened. And off we go. Wait a minute. Isn't that's a Makoko seed? Gimme. Haha, mine. And continuing.
It's over? Mach is truly amazing. I wouldn't have been able to do the same in such a short time.
I always have much to learn from those around me. I feel the same way about you and Father Armin. I cannot thank you both enough for all the help you've given us. We're about to take the trainees and head to Lake Bar. We'll link up with the remainder of our forces there. We would be indebted to you and Father Armin if you and Father Armin could grace us with your presence. I can read too. I can type and I can read. The village has a beautiful lake. It's well worth the journey. I came all the way over here for you to send me over there. All right, fine. Be that way. Actually, you know what? That looks like a named dude. That looks like a dude with a name. Oh, it is. Come on, just die already. There we go. Ooh, nice. I'll take that. But yes, it's a very pretty game, and it is fun. It is fun to play. It's gorgeous and fun. What better recommendation could there be?
You're here, adventurer. I came here with Prince Thirain, but he went ahead to Lake Bar Village when he heard an army was approaching.
The troops guarding the outposts also moved with him. This gentleman, Lloyd, informed us of the approaching army. The capstone battles at each chapter are worth it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Those are... I have one coming up that I might be able to get to tonight that is spectacular. Although I was able to provide first aid, the wounds he sustained required long, intensive care. I'll also be heading out to Lake Bar Village now. Please take good care of Lloyd, and when his breathing stabilizes, change his bandages. Back to being a medic again.
Father Armin sent you. Thank you very much.
As you can tell by the armor I'm wearing, this old soldier served in the ranks of Regent Sherritt's forces. I merely followed my orders as a member of the Royal Army, but it always pained me to do so. I had to confiscate grain from starving peasants and arrest the innocent. I even had to watch some of them die. That's why I decided to surrender to Prince Thirain, although deserting my unit took a toll on this old body of mine. When the pursuers finally got to me, death seemed fairly certain. But then Father Armin saved me. This pain is nothing compared to the crimes I've committed over the years as a soldier for the Regent. Go ahead and go to Lake Bar Village. I should be fine now. Prince Thirain could use all the help he can get. But yes, I'm also very proud because Bittervine here is definitely... Oh, and I end up with my rabbit, like, inside my chest somehow. I'm very proud of this character. This is like one of my best works with character creation. She's gorgeous. She's amazing. Definitely one of my better works. So, now that I am no longer admiring... Oh, murder! Take out the wild bears. Take out more of the wild bears. There. But yes, I am very proud of how Bittervine ended up looking. Ooh, oh, a boss thing. A boss thing. And a lot of bears. There are so many bears. Whoops. I meant to hit D, not S. Oh, a recovery ether. Perfect. Get my HP back. But yeah, this for an MMO, this has quite a good character creator, I would say. Not as much personalization as some other games, but you can definitely get some really nice results out of it, as you can tell from my having showed off Bittervine there. And off into another story instance. And
it's been far too long, dear Prince. Is this your army?
no.
You couldn't possibly be thinking of using this rabble against Lord Sherritt, would you? The throne belongs to its rightful owner. And my spies tell me you haven't even been able to activate Vanquisher. It's time to yield the sword, disband this gang of criminals, and plead for mercy. And we may let you live.
If Sherritt really wants this so badly, he's welcome to come fetch it.
Brave, but foolish words, young prince. You will regret this, boy.
Let him go. We don't kill messengers. Even rude ones.
There was a distinct lack of murder at the end of that.
Oh, good. You've arrived safely.
As for the prince, he seems to have gone to the lake. I'm a bit worried seeing him so glum. Alright, let's go cheer up the teenager. The prince is such a teenager.
Vanquisher is an heirloom of the Luteran dynasty. It's supposed to glow when held by the rightful heir to the crown. That's how my ancestors proved their worthiness. Which is also why Sherritt seeks Vanquisher for himself. But it won't even show the faintest glimmer in my hands. What does that say about me?
That you're full of teenage angst? Alright. Step into the glowing circle and encourage.
trying to make me feel better?
Yes. Did it
Don't
work?
worry. This is not something I obsess over.
Liar.
Winning this war is the only thing I worry about now. My worthiness comes later.
Sire, we're under attack! The Regent's forces are here!
Let's go.
See, they get to take the shortcut back. I gotta go the long way. The more of these guys I take out on the way, the fewer of them I have to deal with when I'm fighting the boss. That's the way I look at it. My range is as great as yours, bow person. Okay, there he is. We just try and stay out of his reach, because he's full of stingy pain, he is. Oh, he's noticed me. Not Senpai has noticed me. And he doesn't take shoving either? Rude. Oh, he actually managed to tag me there. Have a laser beam! Come on. Oh, no, no. He just ran away from it. Here, have this one. There we go.
Spare my life, Your Highness. I was only following orders.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Did you really just say that? Innocent villagers are dead. By your hand. Do you have no will of your own? Can you not see the difference between right and wrong? You are no true knight of Luterra. You are responsible for these atrocities, and you will face justice for them. I have spoken. Take him away.
You can still see the little sparkle of my last AoE there.
Your Highness, you must not spare his life! Yeah, you deserve it! You deserve it!
Are the rumors true?
Alright, let's get that triport. There we go, and... there you are.
All the harm done to the villagers is my fault.
Not exactly, but sorta. That Norsewit fellow, he clearly said the raiders will appear again. But you can't let them repeat such atrocities ever again.
This time, we'll make the first move. The enemy is encamped south of the hill.
I've been briefed by the scout. We can't just sit back and wait for the raid group to come. Let us defeat Sherrod's raid group. Sure, I can do that. In a minute. The raid group is being supplied by Sherrod himself. They not only have a steadier stream of supplies than us, but also better quality weapons. But there's no reason to feel down about this. We can just steal the good stuff from them. Ooh, theft. Okay, and you. Adventurer. Is it true you're going to attack the raid group? I know a thing or two about strategy, you see. The raid group is an expeditionary force, which means they always have to take supplies and rations with them. If you look around the encampment, you'll find water containers where they keep their potable water. How about you break them all to make them suffer from a water shortage? Sure, why not? Let's go do the thing. Through here. Down here. No time to play with the pigs, thank you. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to ride straight through this whole mess. And up here is where the leader of the bandits is. Well, leader of the quote-unquote bandits. Laser beam? Whoop! Nope, nope. Don't hit me, I'm just a little bard. Haha! And let's see. Yes, here we are. We'll just, let them stew in my AoE. Oh, come. How did you step out of my AoE? Shoo! Steal some of their weapons. And head down the hill. Ooh, boss thing. Whoop, that's a large crowd. I'll just grab this and do this and maybe some of this. Yeah. Okay, I just need some more weapons and to smash some barrels. Let's see, where is another weapon rack? Oh, here's a barrel. Weapon rack, weapon rack. Where is there a weapon rack? Ah, there's one. That'll take care of that. Alright, back on the horse. Let's leave. We're outie. We're gone. We're going. Vacate the premises.
Everything is fine at the village.
You say that every time. Alright. Great job. Now maybe they'll be a little too thirsty to fight. Although we still can't face them head on in our current shape. This should change things up a bit. Every time they come to fill their canteens, we can ambush them. I think I make an outstanding strategist, don't you? Well, you've taken a nice big step into guerrilla warfare, so, congratulations. I should apply to become an officer later. Maybe not officer, but, you know, maybe they haven't invented guerrilla warfare yet here? Oh wow, you've brought us quite a fine assortment of weapons. Now our men should be able to put up a proper fight. That regent fool, we really hit him where it hurts this time. Alright, and the prince.
Now the village will be out of harm's way.
As always, I have nothing but gratitude for Armin and you, for all that you've done. However, never mind. We've got bigger problems to worry about.
We've managed to defeat most of the enemies who raided Lake Bar. If it weren't for you, it would have taken much longer.
However, the villagers' blood has been shed, and I'd like to provide recompense to the villagers of Lake Bar. Could you ask Chief Horden about the extent of the damage to the village? Ah, he's a real prince. Delegation, delegation, delegation.
Greetings. I am Horden, the village chief.
The damage to the village? 10 wounded, 2 killed. One of the casualties was only 8 years old. If the prince hadn't responded quickly, many more would have perished. We have nothing but gratitude for his help, and he wants to compensate us? Could you tell him that he doesn't need to worry about that sort of thing? Now, I'm going to go and relay the information that I was told. Exactly what I was told.
8 years old? He's only a child.
The prince only remembers one thing. Is that so? Even a young child like that? And all because of me. I couldn't even protect my own people. I failed them. At this rate, perhaps it's only to be expected that the Vanquisher does not glow. Apologies. I'd rather spend some time alone right now. All right.
Prince Thyrane appears devastated.
Yes, 2 people died in a full-on attack on the village. It seems like he doesn't fully believe in himself. However, I think Prince Thyrane is perfectly suited to become the king. Could we find out exactly why he doesn't seem to have much confidence in himself? This doesn't actually answer any of the questions, but I'ma do it anyway.
Prince Thyrane really values his people.
He does.
Like the end times.
We need a crown. Dad says a king needs to wear a crown.
Okay, and villager number 3.
Oh, he probably blames himself for all the atrocities Regent Sherrod has been causing in the kingdom.
Yep.
I see. I've heard how chaos has swept across Lutera.
It's because of the tyranny of Regent Sherrod, isn't it? Prince Thyrane must believe that the people are suffering because of him. However, the people don't seem to think that way. How could we relay that message? Well, given that he won't listen, there is no way. Bittervine, do you know the fable of the Iron Crown? I've read it myself before. I hear it's a famous tale in Lutera. There was once a prince who was beloved by everyone. The people gathered their scrap iron to make a crown for this prince. The prince graciously accepted the crown and used it during his crowning ceremony. Like the story, perhaps we could show Prince Thyrane how the people really feel? Could you ask Chief Horden about what he thinks? Sure.
Crown? Are you talking about a steel crown?
I believe I am. Actually, we've been meaning to pay back Prince Thyrane for his help as well. I guarantee that not a single villager would oppose this idea. We've all seen how distressed the prince was over us. However, I'm worried about the iron to make the crown. Considering how short supplies are right now, since we've been using all the iron to make weapons, well, it would be difficult to procure such materials. but we'd like to get the nicest crown we can for the prince. Could you perhaps drop by the Linus Memorial in the south? The peddlers are gathered there. We should ask for their support. In the meantime, I'll make the preparations to make the crown. Alright, let's go talk to the peddlers.
Everything is fine at the village.
I know! I was just there! Through the pigs and the wolves, which are somehow peacefully coexisting with each other, but not with me. And the peddler.
I'm Phobos, the peddler. I'm not a child. I'm a proud peddler.
Okay. Huh? A crown for Prince Thyrane? You're asking us if we can make contributions? Are you seriously asking us if we can do this? Of course we can! I'm a merchant of Lutera, the Kingdom of Courage. Don't you ever underestimate us. This is all the money I have. I hope the folks of the Lake Bar Village will keep their chins up. Why don't you try asking the other peddlers as well? I'm sure they'll help. Alright.
Crown? That's an interesting story. I'll gladly give you one if it's from Prince Thyrane.
Alright. You?
It's an investment. Prince Thyrane is definitely worth a big investment.
How do you speak so clearly when you're inside my horse?
Unlike Sherrod, he genuinely cares about his people. Take this too.
Alright. And back to you. Adventurer, have you heard of Linus, the legendary peddler? I admire him so much. A long time ago, when Lutera was embroiled in war, he supplied the army to save Lutera without taking a single coin. He's a hero. All the peddlers of Lutera admire Linus, so we gather here on his Memorial Day in remembrance of his spirit. If you're interested, why don't you check out the memorial plaque? Sure. I can do that.
Those who invest in only what they see are fools, and those who invest for profit alone will not last. In people there is worth beyond face value.
A good sentiment. How was it? Maybe it all felt a little unfamiliar since you're not a peddler. But I want to become an admirable gentleman of Lutera one day, just like him. Maybe one day you'll see a majestic memorial of Phobos next to that one. Maybe. Let's see. I've gotten a new secret map for the Battlebound Plains, so not this area. Oh, I've got more stuff to read in. There we go. Oh, and I got a new pair of earrings, which are... Ooh. That's a tricky choice. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wear the new earrings. Let's just put that over there. Because, darn it. Okay, back to the village.
Everything is fine at the village.
Okay.
Have you been to the peddlers? As expected, Lutera's merchants are quite different.
I've told the Umar blacksmith, to craft a crown. Take this. The Umar people are famous for their master artisanship. Will certainly create a masterpiece. Alright. To the blacksmith!
Who are you? What's that? A crown for the prince? Then you've come to the right place. I'm
the world's best Umar blacksmith, and don't let anyone tell you different. Well, hurry up, show me what materials I got to work with. Not bad, but also not enough. Unless this prince has the world's tiniest head.
He does not.
Need more materials to work with. Lucky for you, Lake Bar should have everything you need.
Alright.
Take this.
Okay. It's a secret recipe passed down by the Umars. If you want to create a great crown, gather up the ingredients here and deliver them to Mirren. Okay, this has actually unlocked the gathering for this particular character. Let's just read the recipe. I am not going to read the entire recipe, sorry, but we need bowl molars and crayon crystals to create more iron. It's best to not think about this too hard. And we've unlocked... Okay, that's a collecting quest. Leave that one alone. Let's go out and get the materials. And double check to make sure I'm not missing any side quests. I am not. So what that means is that now my character is able to gather material. So in places where there's stuff like this copper ore, I would be able to gather it if I weren't on a timed quest. I'm trying to tell my audience things. But yes, if I weren't on a timed quest, I would be able to farm this this copper ore for material. I need more pores. I see volunteers. Oh, hey, level up. Nice. But yes, it just basically you can do just gather. And strangely enough, you get iron ore from the copper ore deposit. Very few things make sense in this game when it comes to the gathering. Oh, boss pig. Here, have one of these too. But yes, the materials are all used for various crafting in your stronghold and for repairing your ship once you actually have a ship, which I don't have. I do have a stronghold, but this character hasn't officially unlocked it yet, so I haven't been visiting it on stream. So I will just... Yeah, I'm not gonna get the drop from that. I think I get the drop from the red ones? Where are the red ones? Not there. Around it. You know what? While I wait for things to respawn, because there seem to be quite a few people killing around here, I'll just, I will mine some more iron ore from this copper deposit. Oh, it hurts. Aha! A red one! 2 red ones! There we go. I'll just go up here. And come to think of it, I should spend those skill points that I got. Here.
Hello. I'm Mirren.
Hi, I'm Bittervine. I heard from Master you're crafting a crown, aren't you? Molars and cran crystals. This should be enough to refine the iron. Here we go, a piece of shining iron. I hope it goes to the person who best fits the iron crown. What a very careful way of speaking. What a very careful way of saying that. Just gonna grab some more iron while I'm at it. Could we use some of this iron maybe? No? No, not this iron? Alright. You can also go fishing in this map, but fishing is very, very boring, and I won't make any of you watch it. So we're just gonna ride straight through. I did go on a massive gathering spree just yesterday, so there's not a lot of materials that I actually need at the moment. I've got a surplus of everything that I'm using at the moment. So that guy tells me that everything's fine at the village every time I pass him, and it just, you know, makes me believe that nothing is fine at the village. Alright.
Back already?
Actually, the stuff's not bad.
Okay, one fancy crown coming right up.
Yep. That is
good.
Visibly a blade.
Good for me is like a perfect masterpiece for anyone else. Take it.
That was a blade, and it magically turned into a crown.
Natural materials and bring them to a trade skill expert like me, they can make you useful stuff. There are all sorts of trade skill experts out there. There are cooks, alchemists, you name it. Be sure to pay them a visit. Now grab your crown and get going. I got work to do.
Oh, but I want to play you a song. I want to play you a song, sir. He liked it. Legendary craftsman. You're looking for the legendary craftsman? Well, you don't have to look very far. You're staring right at him. What, some old fool claimed he's a legendary craftsman too? Who would dare utter such nonsense? Listen carefully. I'm the legendary craftsman himself, and there won't be any more after me. He's so modest. Let's applaud him. Alright. Enough messing around with that. Let's head over here.
Coronation? That's out of the blue. What do you mean?
What? I see. So, that's what's been going on. No wonder things have been busy around here for some reason. Yes, we've been sneaking around behind your back. Welcome to being royalty. I'm undeserving of such kindness, but I'm truly grateful. Very well. Please proceed with the crowning ceremony. Traditionally, the royal crowning in Lutera is held at a place called the Brilliant Ridge. It just so happens to be nearby. Oh ho ho ho. You said the crowning ceremony was Armin's idea? The coronation requires a priest. Please tell Armin that I'd like him to preside over the ceremony.
You've completed the crown.
I have. Chief Horden told me. It's fortunate that the Peddlers make such generous contributions. Great work. What did the prince say? Excuse me? He wants me to preside over the ceremony? I do not have that right. I am unworthy of carrying out such a noble task. I'll be glad to attend the crowning ceremony, but I think the priest of Lake Bar should preside. Armin thinks he's not worthy because he's a half-demon.
Armin refused.
Outright. That's too bad. But I think there's still a chance. Since he said that he'll attend, there should still be an opportunity to persuade him. I would really like for Armin to do it. You feel the same, don't you? Now, let's head to the Brilliant Ridge. Sure? Let me just... Yeah, I should probably stash some more stuff. Let's stash that and that and that. I'll hang on to that. I really should do something about jewelry, but I don't feel like taking the time. But I will... Yeah, this and this. Okay. Let's go to the Brilliant Ridge. Because everything is fine in the village. Why do the pigs moo like cows? Exactly. There's all sorts of things I pick up in the soundscape of this game when I'm playing it with headphones on. Which makes it quite an experience with the bard, too. All the jingles and jangles. Alright, continuing. I could stop and mine all this ore, but I'm not going to. I am going to go after that boss thing, though. Hello, boss thing. Whoop! Kaboom! And that gets me a few extra HP potions in case I need them. Okay, off into an instance again. More story. There really is a remarkable amount of story to this game.
We'll be at the coronation site soon. I hope you'll do me the honor of performing the ceremony.
It is a holy ceremony. I must regrettably decline.
You can't be serious. Who's holier than a priest?
But I am... Wait. Something's here.
And they go off the cliff, and that's the end of the game. All right.
Run!
Okay, they got to go off the cliff, but I have to go around the long way again for the second time this map. keep making me go around the long way when they get to throw themselves off a cliff, you know, and all this, you know, go get there fast. I mean, look at this. I have to go all the way over here where they just got to fling themselves off the cliff. Rude. And there's all these demons in the long way. I mean, honestly, it's just so annoying, so rude. Honestly, it's enough to make a bard want to do something regrettable. Although, to be honest, the bard is one of the better solo classes in the game. Exactly, Mia. No, I decide you all have to stay over there where I can barely see you. No, over there. Stay over there. Nope. Good night. Okay, there's a bunch of them, so let's just do that, and then some of this. Get them into the AoE. They're still not dead, so have some of this. Now, I don't actually have to go to the right at all, so I'm not going to bother. I am going to have to take an HP potion soon if somebody doesn't drop a recovery orb, but there is a boss nearby. But I think it's in the next bulb, not this one. Oh, new pants! Let's put on some new pants. Well, I'm not no longer quite as color matched, but I do have better stat. You know what? Have one of these, just because I feel like it. That shoulder piece isn't any better than the one that I have on. How disappointing. Let's see, are there more? I know there's a boss thing up in that bulb, so what I'm gonna do is just take a quick HP potion. Giant crab thing, yep. Don't stand in the cone. Make friends, influence people, run away. This is why I took an HP potion, by the by. The main thing to remember with the bard things is that in order to cast most of your stuff, you have to stand still for a second. And that is frequently what's going to get you taking damage. no. See, don't stand in the cone. Just don't be in the cone. You know what? Have one of these. Have some more of this. Haha! I win! And there's a recovery ether in there. Ha 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 ha! Are those gloves better? Those gloves are better. I will take them. Alright, onwards. Making me do all the work. Kaboom! I love forcing them to run through my dot damage in order to get to me. It's really efficient. Now I have no idea how I'm going to do against the big boss of this dungeon. He has a skill that's kind of undodgeable, but he doesn't always use it, so, we'll see how well I do against him. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll take pity on me and he'll only summon his doppelganger. He won't do his giant map-filling AoE that kills me.
Shield!
I'll just break this too.
Hi!
Good timing.
What? How are you still alive?
I'm special. I'm also not standing in your AoE. Oh, he charged right into it. I love it. Where did he vanish to? There he is. Oop. Oh, that's not good. Stand still for like 3 seconds. Oh, darn it. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he did the thing. Okay, fine. I'll just run all the way back again. Thank you, yes. The good news is that because this is a personal dungeon and I didn't actually leave it, he still got the damage that I did to him before I died. But that's not much consolation when I have to run all the way back. Hi ho, it's back to the boss I go. Still can't toss myself down the cliff to join them faster, nope. I'll take that wind ether, thank you. This is definitely not going to regenerate my charges. I will definitely not be using my ultimate in this boss fight. But so far, I have not had him do that area thing twice. So hopefully I'll be able to take care of it this time without getting pasted to the floor. I don't know how you're supposed to... I don't know what you're supposed to do with that AoE. Okay, he summoned his doppelganger, good. And I didn't want to damage his doppelganger. Oh, darn it. Paying too much attention to what I'm doing and not enough attention to what he's doing. As long as I keep an eye on what the white one is doing, I really want to do all the damage to the dark one. Because he's the most damaged already, and if he dies, the white one will just disappear. Laser beam? Whoa! Nope, nope. Moving along. Have one of these. Heck, I'll have one of these. Darn it. Had to interrupt my own casting. Haha, I lived the second time.
I will exterminate you all. I expected more from the great heir of Lutera. This ends now. What? The power.
Remember all the time I spent chipping that boss down? All that time that I spent chipping that boss down, and then he just...
I see now why you declined my request to perform the ceremony. Demons have no place in our sacred rites. You're a priest who uses all of his gifts to help those in need. And you saved my life today with one of those gifts. What we are does not determine who we are.
Thyrane.
You will preside over my coronation. Consider it my first order as your king.
Very well.
Glad that's settled. Shall we?
And once again, they left without me. I died for you guys. You could at least say thank you.
We will now begin the Rites of Coronation.
Yes, my bunny always appreciates me.
Prince Thyrane, kneel before your ancestors. The prince shall now take the vow of kings.
As King of Lutera, my enemies are only evil and injustice. I pledge my life to defend my people as their shield.
Adventurer, Bring forth the crown.
Alright, let's go get the crown. I worked hard for this after all as well.
And with this holy crown, I anoint thee as King Thyrain of Lutera.
Complete with
Rise,
glowing lights.
Your Majesty.
Three cheers! Long live King Thyrain! For Lutera!
Lutera forever!
Your Highness, please!
Okay, ceremony
Sir
over.
Bernard and his forces were ambushed by demons on his way here. Most of us were annihilated. The survivors are holding out at Medric Monastery. They can't hold out for long.
Rest now. Your sacrifice shall not be in vain. Everyone, to arms. We march on Medric Monastery immediately.
Okay. Thanks to the crown, I'm king. Yeah, something like that. I mean, somebody's gonna have to carry off this corpse.
From this moment on, our army will head to the Medric Monastery.
The old man, I mean Sir Bernard, looked after me since I was a child. He fought for me even amid the tyrannical rule of Sherrit. Now he's in danger. We'd best hurry. Please join us once you've finished making your preparations in Lake Bar. Then more plot.
Thyrain, playing king with his toy soldiers. How dare he oppose me?
Considering how he's managed to assemble such a sizable force already, perhaps he is worthy of the crown after all.
Ah, if he was worthy, Vanquisher would be a light. He's not worthy of ruling an outhouse, much less a kingdom. I'd kill him now if we didn't need him in order to find the Eagle Seal, which, I believe, interests you far more than me.
Ha. But you need me, so what I want, you want.
Logic.
Whatever. Those cowards in the West will never follow Thyrain.
Things are turning out to be quite interesting.
Okay, so I have to go back to the village to say goodbye. And I choose to transport there. $15 whole silver to save me that big ride. It's what I activate the triports for, right? Alright, say goodbye to the chief.
Going to the Medric Monastery?
I am. I see. I was wondering why the soldiers were hustling so much. My only regret is that we're unable to provide more help to you and Prince Thyrain for all that you've done for Lake Bar. But now, all of us can count on one fact. Lutera has hope once again. This is all thanks to you. We're eternally grateful for all you've done. May you be safe on your journey. Please take your time to make your final preparations before you set out. Well, yes, there's probably I should probably sort my jewelry, but I'm not going to. And over here...
You're here! So, did my crown fulfill its purpose?
Admirably. What, you're going to the Medric Monastery? Have you made all the preparations? What's that? Don't worry about it, you say? Well, I'm certainly impressed. But still, I think you might be rushing it a bit. I was hoping to get a peek at that Vanquisher sword as well. Well, you know, while the prince was hanging out in this village for the equivalent of days, you could have asked. I'm just saying. I hear the sword has been a source of some stress for the prince. I get the feeling that the sword is testing the prince right now. Well, that'd be my guess. He probably just needs the right opportunity to rise to the challenge. Well, I guess that all this is difficult to understand if you're not an Umar. Farewell! And I'll see you again if we get the chance. I like you. I'm sure you'll become one of the greats one day. Ha-ha! Sure. Whatever you say, man. Alright. To the monastery.
This feels like the end time.
Let's follow His Majesty.
Everything is fine at the village.
Yes. It's all fine. The army is leaving. So. To the monastery. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Whoop. I've really got to remember to watch for those things. They get me every time. Ooh, my. Oh, my hit points. My cabbages! I was hoping for a recovery ether, but okay. I've still got lots of time on this timed quest. More earrings! Why are all these plants dropping so much jewelry? Yeah. One more of these spiky guys. Just one more. Okay, that's fine. That'll do. Ooh, hey! That's a level up. Okay. I am not going to hang around here where the mobs are aggressive. I'm going to ride up here where there aren't any monsters at all, and then figure out. Let's see. Let's level up the laser beam. And I can level up another one. What about my emergency button? Yeah. There we go. Got a favor to ask you. When I was cleaning the monastery courtyard, the demons suddenly attacked, so I fled here. But now I can't enter the building because of the demons walking about in front of the entrance. Could you possibly vanquish the demons? Sure, it's what I'm here for. And if you could, please tell my teacher, Father Hendrine, that I'm fine. I can do that.
I'm Thenon, and I belong to a unit led by Sir Bernard.
I'm ashamed to admit that I was running from the demons when I fell here. If it weren't for Father Enville, I'd already be dead. So, you're looking for Prince Thirain and Armen? They went to the monastery to save Sir Bernard. Unfortunately, though, this situation is hopeless. Our forces, led by Sir Bernard, are all but completely annihilated. You'll be able to hear more details from Abbot Ephraim at the monastery. Well, that's some news to fill one with confidence, and ooh, laser. How about not standing in the middle of the slow field? Oh, that's a lot of healing potions. That's a whole pile of healing potions. And, sure, okay, I'll wear those. One more. There we go. Onwards. Up this way and over this way. And you. Did you say you know about Enville's whereabouts? So, he's safe. I thought he was going to be surrounded and end up suffering at the hands of those demons. Nope, he's alive, he's okay, he's hiding. Okay, and let's go get this triport. I love the animation on that one. Now let's, yes, there it is. An ingredient for collectible food.
It's a massacre. Adventurer, may the gods be with you. You're the adventurer Prince Thirain talked about.
I am. Sir Bernard has risked his life to protect the priests. Thanks to him, we were able to prevent the demons from entering the monastery. However, we didn't expect them to use the underground canal. Sir Bernard went down to the catacombs to stop the demons. We haven't heard from him since. Prince Thirain also rushed down there when he heard what happened. You should be able to find him in the underground levels of the monastery. I never imagined that the demons would infiltrate through the underground canal. I won't tolerate such monstrosities setting foot on the sacred grounds of the monastery, even underground. If it is all right with you, could you please vanquish those demons that dare to defile this sanctum? Sure. Oh, wait a minute. There is also a traveling merchant here, so it's time to do a little shopping. Hello. I want this hair plant. Don't ask questions, just give it to me. Yeah, I'm fine with leaving the rest. Okay, storage dude. We're just going to tuck these into the storage here to be dealt with later.
It's a massacre.
And we'll store that. And we'll put that into the collectibles. Let's go pulverize some demons with decibels. Particularly these demons. Come on, just die already. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Very good. Speaking of just die already, why will you not die? How many times do I have to hit you? Humph. Moving along. There we go. Wonder if Big Ghost... Yep, he's here. I hate it when they swoop out of my skills. You know what? Have a laser beam. I'll take that recovery ether and go. Off into another story instance. A sad one.
Old man, you're still alive. Thank the gods.
Not for much longer. I'm afraid. I hoped I could see you take the crown with my very own eyes.
Is there nothing you can do?
Your Highness, it's too late for me.
Don't say that. I'll make sure it pay for this. I swear it.
A king must control his anger. A king must rule his subjects with kindness. A king must believe in himself. Vanquisher will surely shine again. Use it to restore Lutera to its glory. As the kingdom of knights I believe in.
Should have called for reinforcements. I did this. Damn it. Damn it.
Still taking the blame for things he's not responsible for.
It seems like Prince Thirain is deeply heartbroken. He's never shown himself like that before.
Do you think there's a way to cheer up Thirain? Let's ask me, Han.
Sir Bernard has been like a grandfather to the prince, especially after His Highness lost his father.
That kindly lord has always nurtured a sense of pride in the prince for Lutera. I remember how they would fondly exchange words as they listened to the Song of Valor together.
Sir Bernard must have been extremely precious to Thyrain.
You just witnessed that whole scene and you're like, oh, he must have been. The Song of Valor. Do you happen to know that tune? I hope Thyrain can be encouraged somehow. Alright, let me do my bardic duty. Alright. Song of Valor.
The Song of Valor. That was his favorite song. Come. We have much to do. Thank you. You're always around to help me out.
Funny how that goes. I'll see you outside. For everyone's sake, now is not the time to falter.
I've made up my mind, but there's still a problem.
And I already killed that guy, so I don't need to do it again. Back upstairs. Back upstairs, I said. Okay. Thank you. The refugees seeking shelter here can also feel safer now. You're welcome. This is a little awkward. May I ask you for just one more favor? Everybody else is. I have a student named Piamo. He said he'd go out to meet his sister Rella, who has supposedly returned here with Prince Thyrain. He hasn't returned, though. He should have been able to get to Freyad village and back by now. It's possible that he's still hanging around the village. He and his sister are quite close. I've got a bad feeling, though. Would you keep an eye out on your way? Sure.
I've made up my mind, but there's still a problem.
Yes. The old man, I mean Sir Bernard's unit, could be said to comprise the core strength of our forces, but at this rate...
Please don't give me that look. Actually, I told Armin about my concerns, and he gave me a wise answer.
He said we should go meet a faction that hasn't decided which side they'd be on. I'm told there's a village called Freyad near this monastery. I'll be heading there to gather a militia. In the meantime, could you ask Armin to help us get the support of the warrior priests of the Medric Monastery? Rather than have me ask, I think it would be better if a fellow priest like Armin were to ask them. I wouldn't want them to bear any unnecessary burden. Please proceed. Okay. Oh, new necklace. Oh, many new things. Okay. Read that. Ooh, I got an adventurer's... Oh, I'm getting achievements all over today. Alright, let's see. These are specialization and domination earrings. Ah, there we go. Which means that these ones I don't need anymore. What is this? This is crit and expertise. No, I don't think I need that. I've really got to sort this jewelry. Alright, let's see. Swiftness and expertise. No. Crit and endurance. I already have that in a better ring, so no. Endurance and domination. No. Endurance and swiftness? Not enough of a difference from what I'm wearing. Domination and swiftness, no. Definitely not. The necklaces are easier, actually. Let me just start with the necklaces. Alright. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, yeah, I'll take that, and actually no, I'll keep that just in case. Okay, back to the rings. Oh, why didn't I do this sooner? Okay, let's see. Crit and swiftness? No, I don't think I need that. Endurance and expertise? Probably not. Specialization and domination? No. Domination and swiftness? No, let's see. Specialization and endurance. No. Most of these are no's that I've just been carrying around for ages. Crit and specialization. What is this one? Domination and endurance. Nah. And what is this one? Endurance and crit. Okay, that's weaker. Endurance and domination. You know what? I'll hang on to those as a just in case. And put that there. And now we'll just dissolve everything. I should have done this earlier so I would have had less to do now, but you know, that's how it is. So we'll just dismantle all this stuff so that it all fits into down there, and let's go talk to Armin.
Speak to Abbot Eferin? I already have.
Yes, while I was sorting my jewelry. Actually, the abbot has been looking for you, Bittervine, to discuss the matter. Abbot Eferin has always supported the late king and our prince. Perhaps you'd like to ask the abbot yourself? I'll be treating the wounded in the monastery in the meantime. Please go on ahead to Freyad village. Okay.
May the gods be with you.
Adventurer.
Whoop.
Of course. I've been meaning to accommodate Prince Thyraine's request.
I'd been making the preparations ever since I heard that Sir Bernard was on his way. Medric Monastery will fight on Prince Thyraine's side. Please send word of my intent to Xenon, the captain of the warrior priests. However, there is one thing that concerns me ever so slightly. That Xenon fellow can be a bit stubborn, you see. The attacks on the crowning ceremony and Sir Bernard clearly point towards the possibility that Sherrit is in league with the demons, but there's no way to prove it yet. Xenon is the type of person who requires hard evidence to be convinced. Then again, he tends to feel obliged to return favors. So, would you vanquish some of the demons attacking the monastery on your way to Xenon? I'm sure that will make it much easier for you to broach the subject with him. Alright, let's go make a man owe us a favor. And yeah, unless there is a boss thing in here somewhere, I'm just going to skip past this first section. And this second one. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a boss thing there. Dang, it's still alive. Not for long. laser. How about this? I don't use that half as often as I should. Oh, dang, it's already respawned. How dare. Okay, I need one more Hellhound and one more Dark Summoner, and I see a nice cluster right here. And that takes care of that. And look!
Who are you?
Here's Zenon.
Prince Thyrain's companion?
I see. Actually, I've watched you from afar earlier on. You were quite adept at slaying those demons. Thank you for doing that. It's helped the warrior priests. I suppose the abbot sent you here since he decided to join forces with Prince Thyrain. I already saw that coming. In principle, a cleric should not become involved in politics without a particularly good reason. However, none of that matters right now. We have already begun independently gathering evidence of Regent Sherritt's collusion with the demons. The warrior priests of Medric Monastery will follow Prince Thyrain. I'll see you on the battlefield. Okay, and we're just going to go down here to the unfortunate remains. There's a worn diary inside this fallen monk's garb. Tomorrow my sister returns. I haven't seen her for years. I was so relieved to know she was safe. I can't wait to see her again. My sweet Morella is becoming a knight in the service of Prince Thyrain. What a joyous day. Tomorrow I'll set out early and greet her. It will be an amazing day. And then the demons attacked. Darn that Fire Nation! Hello, Martel. Adventurer, I have something to ask of you. I've sent Sister Maggie to draw some holy water for fighting the demons, but she hasn't returned. Could you go check on her? Have you heard of the sacred torches? They bear fire imbued with holy power. The sacred torches weaken demonic power while reinforcing sacred power. Will you please relight the sacred flames so the demons can't keep approaching us? The flame was extinguished when the demons attacked. Can you help me out? Let Sister Maggie know when you're done. She's in the back. Alright. Let's go check up on Sister Maggie. Oh, actually, let us light a torch. Here we are. Hi, Maggie. Martel asked you to do this? What a relief. The sisters in the back were scared because of the demons. Thank you so much. May the light of Regulus be with you. Enjoy your lurk, Mia. Hello there. Could you give me a hand? I've been purifying the area around here, but I can barely keep up. Could you draw some holy water for me? Alright, we'll draw some holy water. Thank you. Since everyone is busily fighting off the demons, I'll do my part to purify the area as quick as I can. This holy water will reduce our casualties. Thanks so much for your help. Adventurer, are you headed to Freyad Village? May I ask something of you? Originally, monsters dared not approach here because of the sacred power of our barrier. Recently, though, the power of purification has weakened, perhaps because of the demons. I prepared the holy water for that reason. Could you perhaps purify the stone statues around here? I wouldn't want the demons to reach the villagers. I can certainly do that. To the elevator! Darn it. Why is it never here when I am? Alright, and along here, purify these statues. They're very nice statues. And continuing onwards. There's only one path, so I don't need the map. Although there is a vista in the middle of the bridge, so I'm just going to pause to have a look around at the area. I'm sure it was very pretty before the demons. And back to the other elevator, which is also not here. Darn it! Elevators. Why you always gotta wait for elevators. Eva. Excuse me, adventurer. I'm Eva from Freyad Village. Ever since Sherrit seized control of the regime, our village has lost all access to food. Several villagers have already starved to death. I set out to gather food for us, but now I'm trapped here by these locusts. Could you use this bug bomb to get rid of them? I was supposed to use it, but I'm too scared to move. Please tell my sister Kelly that I'm here. This is a fun one. Although first, as always, try port. Okay, and then over here we have the locusts. Bug bomb! Hey, I got a wind ether for that. Let's see, where's there another cluster? That'll do. Bug bomb! That's so easy. Alright, moving along. Wait, not that way, this way.
War is a terrible thing.
It is. Into the village. Or part of the village. Eva is stuck outside the village? I suppose she ventured out without getting any food. I should go find her and help her get back. Thank you so much. If not for you, I could have lost my sister. And you've purified the area. That's one less thing to worry about thanks to you. I'm so grateful for your help. You're welcome. And I am so sorry. Oh, I've heard so much about you. Prince Thirain seems to be quite fond of you. I guess you've got some serious skills, huh? What did you say? Say that again. If you're joking, I'll kill you right here. My brother? I was just told that he's safe and sound at Medric. That's what Abbot Ephraim just said. Ridiculous. He must have heard how dangerous it is right now. He's not a kid anymore. I'm so sorry. I lost my temper. Oh, Piano. He was a boy who loved his sister.
You're here. So what did the Medric Monastery say?
Yes. The warrior priests will join us. That's very gracious of them. I had just arrived in this village myself. As I expected, the region's tyranny is causing turmoil for everyone here. Recently, brigands have even appeared in the vicinity to add to the villagers' suffering. Would you find out more about their situation? Delegation.
I am the village chief Barchan.
Currently, we don't even have a single day's worth of food. The region took all our supplies, you see. To make matters worse, the Dust Pocket brigands in the southern hills are raiding us. At first they took our food, and now that there's nothing to take, they began abducting people. They've taken our young women, possibly to ransom. However, we don't have the energy to be outraged by this.
This won't do it all. It was bad enough they steal from us. Now they abduct our people?
He's starting to use the royal we. It's happening. I will no longer stand by and just watch Sherritt's forces wreak havoc. I must find a way to help these people. Would you help me find a way? If it involves murder, yes. Also, I'm going to pick some flowers. Don't mind me. Just doing a little gardening on the fly. Don't mind me. Everyone in our village is suffering from hunger. Hiding out here, away from the region's forces, has driven us to our limit. The villagers have finally set out to look for food. They can't stand it any longer. Could you help them, please? Sure, I can totally do that.
My life for Prince Thyrain.
All right. Okay, there are brigands around here somewhere, right? There they are. No, you do not get to do anything. What is that? Okay, where did you come from and why are you bothering me? Honestly. All right. Let's go get that triport. And then we will go reassure some villagers. You're reassured, and you're reassured, and you're standing right by another one of those locusts. Ex-locust. Alright, you're reassured, and going to just gather up your stuff. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take that. And why am I walking like a pleb? I'll just take this over here. Here, have the luggage. This will really help everyone. Thanks to Prince Thyrain, everyone is now saved. Thank you so much.
You've done a great job.
Thank you. Thanks to you, the people here should be able to satiate their immediate hunger. I too handed out some of our rations, but this village is still much at risk. This is all because of the villainy of Sherritt. We must defeat him as soon as possible and prevent any more atrocities from happening.
This village's militia joined forces with us. Unfortunately, none of them are in any shape to march with us.
Starvation will do that. But then I heard about something else. They say that a militia in nearby Bilburn Forest is quite capable. Although it was a smaller force, they even managed to defeat Sherritt's men. If we can enlist their help, it would greatly enhance our forces. There's a problem, however. It's their leader, Castleford. For some reason, he insists on maintaining total neutrality. Thus, it may not be so easy to enlist their aid. I heard Chief Barchan's son, Frisk, often visits Bilbrin Forest. They say we should be able to get in contact with the Bilbrin militia through him. However, since that may take too long, I'd like to ask you to meet Frisk yourself. We'll go ahead into Bilbrin Forest. We'll wait for you there. I hope to hear good news. Ooh, new harp. More powerful harp. Wahahaha! Into the forest. And I level up. Okay, more skills to level 6. What is left? How about this one? I tend to take a more balanced approach with the skills. I try to keep the ones that I have active at a fairly even level to each other, rather than making one super powerful and leaving the others behind in the dust. Just my preferred way of doing it. Now, let's see. I want to go over here. Shoo. Bad bears, no honey. All the honey is in my tea, darn it. No? Oh, and the Raccooni are getting involved. I didn't want to get you involved, but you insisted.
Who are you? What? You want to contact the Bilbrin militia?
Yeah, that's what I said. Apparently. How would I know anything about that? Stop talking nonsense and just go on your way. A letter? Ah, this is from Father. I see. You help the villagers. Admirable. Well, I suppose I'll help you, in that case. I can't go right now, though. Here, take this coin. It's engraved with my signature and should help you get what you need. Go to the Hydian village and find a hunter named Toibonen. He's a close friend of the militia. He's a bit abrasive, so you'll have no luck striking up a conversation as an outsider. Gather up some moonlight wolf tails and red rock bear claws on your way there. Hunters do that as a sign of respect and gratitude. You should be able to exchange a few words with him if you bring those. Okie dokie. Oh, it's a big group. It's a really big group. Okay. Oh, and it's got a named one in it. Well, here, take this skill that I just leveled up. Please die. Thank you. On to Toibonen. Where is... Oh, he's up there. Okay. Yes, hello, goodbye. There are so many trees here, and I am not stopping for them. Continuing onwards. Hi.
Claws? Identify yourself. Toibonen does not know you.
Toibonen doesn't know you. Yes, I know, you covered that already.
If you want to live, don't come close to Toibonen.
I am maintaining a 6-foot distance. Tails? Claws? How does an outsider know this? Coin. Frisk's writing. What do you want? Toybonin is busy. Bilbrin? Militia? Contact? Toybonin does not trust you, but Frisk is trusted. Even a prince cannot make contact. People lived here a long time ago, until Red Hand came. Then everyone went to refugee outpost, but Toybonin stayed. Everyone touchy. There's a lake up north. See this sign? Take it. Johann of Bilbrin knows Toybonin. Alright. Hey, are you going to the refugee outpost by any chance? Yes. Did you happen to overhear my conversation? There's luggage strewn all over the road. Everyone probably dropped their stuff. They evacuated in a hurry. Could you collect them and hand them to a militia member named Nilsson? He'll make sure all of it is returned to the proper owners. Alright. Hobbs, hi. I overheard you talking with Toybonin. Since you're going to the refugee outpost, may I ask you a favor? The villagers didn't have time to take enough food with them when they rushed to the outpost. Could you hunt those reindeer and get them some meat? You can pass it on to a militia member named Dallin. Okay, sure. I can do that. I can do all these things. I'll just grab some luggage. Is that the only place to grab luggage? No, there's more up there. Okay. No worries. Hi-ho. I'm gonna cut down this tree. It's just gonna take a minute. The need for timber in this game is eternal. Okay, and some reindeer. Oh, and I got nearly all of them in the one spell. That is amazing. Let's just go over here, commune with a rock. And then no, you just stay in that AoE. You just stay in that dot damage and think about what you've done. Okay, and onwards. I'm Nilsson of the Bilbrin Forest Militia. Luggage? Oh yes, some people have asked us to find the things that they lost along the way. So glad you found them. Now they'll be able to relax. Thank you. Feel free to take a break while you're here. An outsider? Are you the one Castleford has been talking about? Am I known already? Reindeer meat? I'll accept it for now since Hobbs asked you to send it, but I don't feel obliged to be grateful to you. Charming!
Outsider, identify yourself. Entry into Bilbrin Forest is heavily restricted.
Yup. Toybonin? This is undoubtedly a sign from Toybonin. Are you an acquaintance of Toybonin? You must be.
Are you an acquaintance of Toybonin? Interesting. As for Prince Thirain, he's already had a conversation with our leader, Castleford.
Are you acquaintance of Toybonin? Interesting. Okay, you can hear the full story from the prince himself. Go. Everybody's so polite here. Isn't it amazing? Alright, let's grab this.
You're here. I sought out Castleford to ask for help, but he refused.
He did so with such callousness I could barely exchange any words with him. Perhaps you could try talking to him for me? I don't know why I would be different from you, but I am prettier.
I'm Castleford, the leader of this militia.
You've heard of the Red Hand mercenaries, haven't you? This was all plotted by Regent Sherritt. Thanks to him, our home in Bilbrin Forest was brought to ruins. Sherritt is free to roam like a rabid dog right now because Prince Thirain was unable to protect his own throne. I trust neither side. I'm sick and tired of being used for their dirty politics. We'll protect our home with our own strength. Don't interfere with our way of life. Get out of here. I mean, he's not entirely wrong.
Failed to protect my own throne? He's not completely wrong about that, you know.
However, even if he refuses to side with a faction, these people remain the people of Lutera. We must protect them. It's my duty to eliminate the mercenary band threatening the people of Bilbrin Forest. I would appreciate your assistance with this. Please, assault the main encampment of the Red Hand mercenaries. Take them out before they come for us. Okay. Hello, adventurer. My name is Arn. I heard you're going to attack the Red Hand mercenaries. Could you also bring back some of their food? Sounds like a good plan. At this rate, we might all starve to death. If you bring back the food the mercenaries stole from us, we should be able to feed everyone. This sounds like a good plan. This sounds like a course of action that will produce good results. Hello, we met back at Lake Bar, yes? It's me, Anton. I knew I'd run into you again. Thank you for helping me out there. The problem around here, though, has been pillaging. It seems almost everyone's been affected. It's going to take a lot of time and money to rebuild. The Red Hand mercenaries still have everything they've stolen hoarded in their hideout. See if you can steal them back and bring them to us. These folks could use that money now more than ever. Okay. Alright. Recently, there have been stories of people going missing near Greyhammer Mine. I would like you to look into it right away, but as you know, we're quite short-handed. If it's all right with you, could you go look into it? I could definitely do that, yes. Okay, is that... Alright, that's all of the side quests and the main quest. So I'll just scoot on through here. The reindeer are remarkably passive when you're not attacking them. And yeah, let's go around. Let's go around and up here to these two balls. There would be a named guy just sort of hanging out here. And a mage. One just takes forever to die, and the other one won't stand with the others. Alright. Let's open this chest. Excellent. Let's get out of here before things respawn. Head on over here. Hello, gentlemen. Oh boy. I use the explodey thing that gives me a shield, yes. And one of those, since you're not going to move. Nice. I'll be taking those. And once again, let's get out of here before that group respawns. Oh boy, they're showing up as red dots again. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I would like it to either always do that or never do that. Just not turn on and off randomly like that. And that takes care of that. So, oh boy, oh, it's messy. It's messy here. I will come back for you guys. Triport. Interesting. All right, I am coming back for you boys. Oops, I have been feared. That's very low hit points. That's not good either. Oh, nope, nope, nope. No more fear. Nope, stop. It's chasing me. It's a seeking fear. Okay, and I'm just going to... I will talk to that NPC over there, but I want to have a little peek up over here. Don't mind me. Oh, nope. No, it looks like the big plant boy is not here right now, so I'll just take this hidden story. Johann's diary. I've heard we're getting a new lord, supposedly some idiot who lost the political game. If he tries anything funny, we'll teach him not to mess with the Bilburn archers. This Castleford guy packs quite a punch. I can't forget how he punched Dallin in the face, shutting his loud mouth and sending him flying. And then he brought out a beer keg and asked us to drink together. He's not like the noble lords I've seen so far. Yeah, there's an area boss who spawns on that, like, right on top of that spot. So I just wanted to see if he was there today. He's not. So, instead... You're not a brigand, are you? If you're not a brigand, can I ask you a favor? Sure. So, when I was escaping from the mine, I saw something strange. They look like little towers. And the brigands nearby seem to be behaving strangely. Oh, excuse me. It's almost as if they went insane. Anyway, I think those obelisks might be the cause. Please help me, or rather rescue everyone in there. The brigands captured and imprisoned people in the mine. I barely made it out alive, but there are others still trapped inside. Okay, so this is the area's dungeon. I will try for a party on hard, although I'm not sure how many people there will... Oh, nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. My tongue is bitten. Yes, this is like gather fireflies. And then throw the fireflies. Get slightly hung up on a thing I didn't see. And take the elevator. Whoop. there's more than one bard in here, it's gonna get real confusing real fast. Yeah. Everything just needs to die already. Oh yeah. Good thing my AoEs are a different color, huh? Oh boy. Please stop shoving him out of my AoEs. Oh, for crying out loud. Ooh, a strength ether. Nice, I'll take that. Though there might not be any mobs left. Let's get that. Oh, great. There's another group behind. Please just die. You ridiculous little man. Is that everything? Yes. Okay. I'm just going to grab this vista while we're here. Sorry, we're not actually going to be looking at this sucker because the party is going to leave me very far behind otherwise. Put down the barrel. I'll just get this seed. Will that person please get over here, whoever you are in the onesie? Time to go for a ride. I love this bit, actually. This is ridiculously good. There's no reason why this should be a thing, but it's amazing. I'll just grab this seed while I'm here. I don't want to stand in your AoE. I want you to stand in mine. Oh, but wait, there's more! This other bard is definitely higher level than me. I maybe should readjust that skill so that it doesn't cut me quite so far back. Oh, for crying out loud, just... Ooh, recovery ether. I'll take that. I'll take this too. You bastards. I'll just take that. And all of those. And that one too. I know that I'm missing seeds, but I'm not taking the side pass, and oh yeah. This guy. Get him while he's standing still, because he don't do that much. Where are you? Whoop! Nope, that was a miscalculation. Where are you? Where'd he go? There he is. Laser beam! Oh, no. This guy is such a pain. See, he just teleported out before I could drop the AoE on him. But only just far enough that he wasn't involved in it. Where are you? You know, why don't I use my party buff? Of course. Fire on my laser! Where is he? Is he still in there? He is! Oh my goodness. There were so many effects going off, I couldn't see a boss. Alright, that went pretty well. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I'm more likely to take notes than names, Green, let's face it. Okay, I got a pile of stuff in there. Alright. That and those... and that. Let's see. Expertise and endurance. You know what? I'm gonna replace that ring. And let's see. Oh, very nice. Okay, perfect. Alright, and we'll dissolve those before I get myself into the same problem. Oh wait, I didn't check that other pair of earrings. Okay. Alright, what are these? Crit and specialization, huh? Well, I'll just dissolve those too. That went pretty well, I think. And I'm just gonna check and see if the plant is around. I can't solo him. Oh, somebody else just did. Oh, darn. That's one dead plant. Ooh, well. Onwards. Oh, a bot. How charming. People should not be able to run at that speed. Just saying. Okay, you. Obelisk inscribed with strange glyphs? Perhaps the demons have something to do with the brigands. I think the militia will have to look further into that matter. I heard many people have been captured. Who could have known that the brigands would be abducting people? Thanks to you, we were able to prevent worse things from happening. Yay! Good job. We should be able to buy food with this. This one's pretty nice. Oh look, my favorite gem. I wasn't going to steal it. Are you sure, sir? Okay, and you? Thank you. This should be enough to keep us from going hungry for now. We're deeply indebted to Prince Thirain. Thank you so much. Yay!
Oh, you've been looking for Thirain?
Maybe? Castleford kept insisting that he leave, so Thirain led the troops to Helman Castle ruins to the north of here. He said he'd set up camp there. Okay, to the north. There have been new anti-bot measures, and the number of bots have greatly reduced, but it looks like they're still not down to 0. More's the pity. Continuing. We're going to ignore the quest and go and activate this triport. Ugh. Definitely looks like bots. I was so hoping that they were gone.
It's an emergency!
Okay. We set up camp here as Prince Thirain instructed. Then the red-haired mercenaries abducted the people of Bilbrin. They must be trying to ransom them. Anyway, then the prince disappeared. I think he went back to where the mercenaries are. He went without any bodyguards. You have to hurry. We'll move out right away too. We're counting on you. See, this is another reason why I insist that the prince is such a teenager. Such a teenager. Alright, let's just leave the bot parade behind and go kick some brigand butt. Actually, we're going to check. Okay, I don't have any new equipment. More's the pity. Won't let me use my horse. Running like a pleb.
So you've come. You heard the story, I gather.
I cannot let any more innocent people die. Use this flare to get their attention. In the meantime, I'll rescue the residents. I'm the distraction. I'm very good at it. I'm a bard. We set those on fire. We just blow these up in general. Set that on fire. And oh look, I got their attention. There we go. Continuing onwards. Hello, gentlemen. So nice of you to join me. Whoops, my hit points. Alright, you get some of these. And you all just sort of, gather up together. There we go. Thank you, gentlemen, for cooperating. I'll just take care of you. Take an HP potion. Well, you're not really in my AoE, so, get in there. You know what? I'll just free these victims over here since I'm already here. Now that just ain't right. Well, that was slightly embarrassing, but I came out ahead anyway. Oh, mages are so fragile.
Thank you. You should run too.
Oh, I'm running. I'm running straight towards the problem. Because that's what I do. Just take care of this.
Sylvia has been captured in the back. She's the leader's daughter. Please save her.
Now, where did all these dudes from behind me come from? Wasn't this like a dead end? No? Oh. You know what? You guys just, take a powder. Alright, let's keep a move on. Probably would be best to keep the prince's hit points from getting too low. I mean, I supposedly have healing, but I swear to you, it is not much. What were you winding up to hit, Thyrane? You could at least hit the barrier. You could have hit the barrier. You could have done something. No, I think you guys should stay in my AoEs. That's what I think. And you, I think, should just, stand right where you are. Yep, that's good. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's round in circles I go. Please stop stabbing me with your spear. I don't appreciate it.
Prince Thyrane. Why did you help us?
Because.
Is this some ploy to get us to follow you?
No, I only did what I thought was right, as do you.
Duh. And then he runs off like the angsty teenager that he is. I play this game surrounded by angsty teenagers.
We'll be arming the new recruits.
We were able to rescue everyone safely thanks to you.
You're welcome. Inang has been acting strangely. He seemed very hesitant. It might just be that he feels nervous around me, so could you ask him what's going on? Inang is a bit of a worrier, you see. Sure, I'll go do that. Oh my god, so many bots. I received a message. They say it's urgent. Sherrod found out that the prince is on his way here with his army. If he's really allied himself with the demons, it only makes sense for us to retreat, given our current numbers. However, if we retreat now, the people of Bilbrin Forest will be massacred for opposing Sherrod. I'm not sure how to relay this message to His Highness. Having been the Prince's confidant, what would you and Father Armin advise? Oh, can I change channel? This is awful. Are there less bots here? Please let there be less bots here. Well, yeah, there's still bots here, but there's less of them at least.
Is that so? That is certainly a difficult decision to make.
I think this is something that Thyrane has to decide. The only person who can take responsibility for this is Thyrane himself. We should tell him the truth and ask for his decision. I trust Thyrane to make the best choice possible. Okay. Telling the prince it is.
What? Sherrod? So that's why Inang was so nervous.
If running away is an option, that would certainly allow us to maintain our troops. However, the people of Bilbrin Forest are also the people of Lutera. I can't just abandon them. Let's head to Blackblood Field. We should be able to buy enough time for the residents to evacuate. Prepare the troops to move out. And then the delegation happens, including this guy who is standing right next to the prince and will have heard the entire conversation.
So, the prince has made a decision. I've been awaiting his orders.
Alright.
If this old man can be of any help, I will commit all my strength.
Okie dokie.
For the sake of my brother, I'll give him a good thrashing.
They did cause your brother to die by demons. That's a good reason.
We'll be warrior priests are ready soon. We will handle the demons.
Wahaha.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, and you?
Fighting to protect the people. I expected no less from the prince. I will try my best.
They're all ready.
What did everyone say? I see. They chose to follow me.
That's kind of why they're here, is because they're following you. Their loyalty will be remembered forever. Now, let's move out right away. See you on the battlefield. Well, maybe in a minute. I'm just going to step away from where I'm going to be mistaken for a bot. And yes, I did get a new pair of pants. They don't really look any different from the previous pants. But their stats are better, so I'll just go with that. And this goes here, and this goes here, and don't at me, I am very particular about these things. There. Okay. Ugh, the bots. Oh, so many bots. Okay, and you have something to say. Adventurer, I'd like to ask you something before you set out for the battle-bound plains. As capable as the Bilburn Forest Militia is, it will be difficult to stop Sherritt's forces alone. Below the Helman Castle ruins, we have some cannons that are in very poor condition. I suppose they don't get much use. But it wouldn't hurt if they were operational. Before we leave, it'd be nice to leave them weapons they can protect themselves with. The prince supports this plan as well. There would be no reason that he wouldn't, given that I'm doing the labor, not him. He hasn't got to spare any of his soldiers or anything to do this, so it's the perfect plan. I'll just repair this cannon. And where does that get turned in? Over there. Okay. While I'm at it, why don't I get this boss thing here? Well, I got knocked down, but it's dead, so I think I'll rest on those laurels. Although, oops, that's not the passage. That's not the passage. Okay, and down here, and along here, and over here. So, you're the outsider who saved the leader's daughter. Cannons? We've never really used them, but yeah, we have them. Oh, you fixed them? Our leader can be a bit stubborn, but trust me, he knows how to repay his debts. I'm sure he's very grateful. I'll be sure to pass the word along as well. Thank you. I was really hoping that that would level me up so that my HP would recover, but well. To the plains! Okay, there we go. That's a level up so that I get my HP back. I don't know what to do with Note Bundle, to be honest. The same notes can hit the same foe, musical notes can hit the same foe up to 84 times. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna level up what I have and maybe I'll use that later? I don't know. What do I have that's still 5? This. Okay, and ride on over here.
You're here, adventurer. I
am. Regent Sherritt has sent his demon troops to the front lines to seize the initiative. He's probably saving his main troops for when we're depleted. The warrior priests of Medric Monastery volunteered to face off against the demons. Thanks to them, Thyrane's main army managed to break past them and set up a garrison at the front. If we don't take out the rest of the demons, though, they'll attack Thyrane's army from the rear. Ooh, bad. No demons from the rear. We have to help the warrior priests clean this place up as quickly as we can. We should let Thyrane know the rear of the army is safe now. It's not, but we'll make it safe. Also, this map I have is for the battle-bound plains. Oh, and it's near here. 30 steps to the southeast. Oh, it's very close. Whoop! If I don't get hung up on corners. 20 steps to the south. Oh, there it is! One secret dungeon. I'm glad I remembered to check that. It would have been very annoying to have to come back through the map. Pigs? Oh. That means there's a crocodile in here, probably. I'm just cleaning out the piglets so that I don't get attacked from the rear, because as mentioned before, attacks from the rear kind of suck. Alright. Yep, it's a crocodile. It's a croc. I don't know that I fought one of these with the bard before. I'm gonna stay away from that recovery ether until I need it. Whoop! See, that's why I left the recovery ether alone, because now I can grab it instead of having to use a potion. There we go. Let's see, did I get anything good? Endurance and domination. You know what? Sure, I'll wear that. Swiftness and specialization, not so much though. And specialization and endurance. The Bard ult is a dual one, actually. If you use Z, you give yourself and your party an attack buff. The bubbles are these markings here. I have 3 of them. So use all your bubbles for damage to foes, plus 15% for 120 seconds, regardless of the number of bubbles spent. Damage by all party members in a 24-meter radius, plus 5%, 10%, or 15% for 8, 12, or 16 seconds, according to the number of bubbles spent. It also gives me, personally, push immunity. But if I use X, I use all my bubbles to restore party members' HP by 4% of my max HP 8 times, by 6% 12 times, or by 8% 16 times over 14 seconds, 18 seconds, or 24 seconds, according to the number of bubbles spent, and also gives me push immunity while I'm using it. I personally find it a bit of an annoying buff to use in a party situation, because the chances of all of my party members actually standing in my range is depressingly low. Otherwise, it is not a bad ult, and I really can't complain about it all that much. But it's a real pain in the butt to use it on a party, because even though its size is huge, everybody is everywhere. So I use the bardic buff very rarely, I'm afraid. It's not because I don't want to be a help to my party, it's just, it's really difficult to be useful. But it also feels like a waste to use such a strong party buff on just myself. So it's just, I don't use the bard buff much. No, it's not really a channel. But like my other skills, I have to stand still for a moment and choose where to drop it. So it's really difficult to get my party into the sucker. Because I really don't want to stand on the boss for that long. It's just not something I enjoy doing. Okay, that takes care of those demons that were going for the backside. Right on, right on. I'm not sure what that archer over there is doing, but it's not very efficient, whatever it is.
May the gods be with you.
Alright, let's get this triport.
Excellent. The warrior priests have done well. This is all thanks to you and Armin.
Thank you. Initially, we couldn't advance faster because we had to wait for the rear troops to catch up. Now we can move at full speed. Now, let's move! Okay, let's see here. Have I got any new equipment to put on? I do not.
Time for battle.
In we go. Looking at the time, I think I'm going to be able to finish this, but I'm not going to be able to go raid the castle.
Thyrene has mustered far more troops than expected.
Traitors all. They will regret their decision. I'll take this opportunity to wipe out all my enemies in a single stroke.
You'd better get yourself ready, Lord Sherritt.
It still bothers me how nobody's mouth moves in the cutscenes. They're cutscenes. You could absolutely animate their mouths, but no. Let's see, there's like one dude here, so I'll just drop that there, and I'll put another AoE here. Oh look, he wants to be friends. How about no? I do so like it when they all stand together. As far as party buffs go for the Bard, this one is much easier. And it cools down so much faster than I can build up charge, so it's easier if I don't catch somebody, I can just, you know, get them next time around. Admittedly, it's just an attack speed buff, but in this game that can make a lot of difference. Oh, please. Die already, please. Honestly, you have like 8 people beating on you. I'll take that strength ether. And you lot. There we go. Oh, you're dead now. Now, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, sorry. I have a deadline.
The boy who would be king. I have been waiting for you. And you've brought all the rebels from the west with you. All traitors died today. Cadigan. Bring me Thyrane's head and Vanquisher.
It will be done, Lord Sherrod.
No, it won't. Okay. Let's go make sure that Thyrane doesn't get himself killed. Actually, let's drop an AoE on you. Now, where the heck has... Where is the prince? There he is. Oh, nope, nope. Cadigan, I do not want to play with you right now. I'm busy right now. Just wait your turn. Okay, the prince is very unlikely to get himself killed in this situation. So now I can start concentrating on Cadigan. No, leave me alone. I don't want to be friends with you. See, it's really handy the way that the NPCs just sort of lock him in. That'll do it. There we go.
My king, we are here.
Castleford. Perfect timing. We take the fight to them.
Never underestimate the archers. Alright. That lot's having a lot of fun. Okay, continue having fun, guys. Nope, nope. Over there. Go have fun over there. I'm going this way. Nope. Sorry. Bye.
You okay?
No.
Carmine, you dare summon me to a petty mortal squabble? Wait, that sword. You are Luterakin. Finally, a chance to repay the insult your ancestor inflicted upon me!
The demon is mine!
The Keeper of Vanquisher. And where is its light? The sword is as dull and lifeless as you are, boy. The bloodline is thinned. There is nothing of Lutera in you.
A king must control his anger. A king must rule his subjects with kindness.
Hey, look at that. They're not all dead.
A king must believe in himself.
That light.
Who needs Grayskull when you've got the power of teenage angst?
Now for a proper battle to the death! Carmine, what is the meaning of this?
I am only doing as instructed. These are orders from Kazaros.
But my revenge! I will not let you get away with this, Carmine!
Is this just some game to you, demon?
Yes, but not one I feel like playing today. But don't worry. I'll set up a proper board for us soon enough. Best of luck with your true opponent. Try not to break any pieces.
Vanquisher's light. It's time to put an end to this. Lutera Castle. I'm coming.
We have kicked the ass. And we're going to get this triport. I'm back on channel 1 with all the bots. Joy. Hey, Byrain.
We finally secured some breathing room. This is all thanks to you.
It was risky, but we managed it with everyone's support. The only thing left is Lutera Castle.
Now we must march toward the Wall of Heroes.
We'll wait until night falls, then light a signal fire. While we're waiting, let's make some preparations. We'll need to gather the supplies in one place. I got new gloves! They are not visually very different from the old gloves. Oh, there's so many bots here. Let's try 20. Well, at least there's fewer bots so I can actually pick up the thing. Whoop, oh, nope, not too far. Yeah, there's still bots here, but there's less of them. And one just grabbed the last one. Oh, come on. Respawn! Respawn! Well, this sucks. Is there another? Please let there be another one around here somewhere. There's just a pile of them picking it up every time it respawns. Lord, I hate bots so much.
Glory be upon Lutera.
Alright. I at least managed to get the thing. Alright. I do not have time to storm the castle tonight, unfortunately, but I'm just trying to get everything set up so that next week, first thing, I can storm the castle for and with you. How are the soldiers doing?
Condition. Shall we march?
I will be encouraging.
Night has fallen. Let us march. We must light a signal fire and prepare to head for the glorious wall.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go up here. Going up here. Going. Here we are. Alright. Next week, this signal fire will be lit by this bard, and then we will be storming the castle. That's the plan. That's the plan. So, this is where I am going to call it a night. This has been great. I've gotten a lot done. I was hoping that I would be fast enough to be able to storm the castle tonight, but unfortunately I just ran out of time. Alas. For those who are curious about how things have been going and just how many times I've died in the course of all this, the previous streams of Lost Ark are available on my YouTube channel. There is a playlist that I will eventually get around to linking on my About page on Twitch, and that gets updated, I believe it is, every Saturday with the previous Monday's Lost Ark. So, and there's also a lot of my other archived streams on there, so if you have a lot of hours to kill, there's a lot of content there for you. And I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as enough people can be brought together to create a room. I will be playing, hopefully, Among Us with a group of my local writer friends, assuming that the Among Us servers have restabilized by then. Cross fingers and hope. Really. If not, we do have contingency plans in place for other games, so I will still definitely be streaming on Wednesday, although I must admit that I cannot 100% guarantee at this time that it will be Among Us. But it will definitely be a multiplayer game with my local writer friends. And then I will be back again on Thursday night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Timberborn for Try Not to Die Thursday. It's after the apocalypse and only the beavers have survived. And I am just trying to get my beaver colony through as many droughts as I possibly can. So that will be on Thursday. The beavers are adorable. You should join me. Then, on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Celasta, Crown of the Magister, which is an RPG running on Dungeons & Dragons rules in the very literal sense that I am working my way through, and I am exploring the unknown right now. Again, still, there's only one way to go, and that's straight ahead down a corridor that I can't see the end of. Something's going to happen, I just don't know what, and that will be on Sunday night. Then, on Monday, Lost Ark will return again for MMO Monday, and I will be storming the castle. That is what happens next Monday. The castle, I will be storming the castle. That is absolutely everything that will happen on Monday. Hopefully other things will also happen, but the main thing is I am storming a castle. For you, for all of you. So, that is the upcoming schedule. I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did tonight, because I had a lot of fun. I very much appreciate the raid that I received. Thank you very much, Mia, if you are still in earshot, and even if you're not, still thank you, Mia. I hope that you all have a great night, and I hope to see you on Wednesday. Oh no, I'm not going to decorate the castle. I'm going to storm it, and I'm going to kick its ass. The castle, I am storming the castle. I am not decorating anything. no decor. In fact, possibly anti-decor. But that will be next Monday. Hopefully, hope to see you then. Have a great night. Good night.